So is Rockstar's silence nearly over? Are we that close to receiving Trailer 3 and pre-orders? That's what we're going to be discussing within today's video. Real quick, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome in, please consider subscribing to Project Vice, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. Also as well, please consider subscribing to Vice Clips, link in the description below. Any support is greatly appreciated. But other than that, let's get straight into the video. So it's been 5 months since Trailer 2 released, or 175 days if you want to refer to it like that. And since then, we haven't gotten any new official information from Rockstar. But it does seem like at the moment, all signs are pointing to Rockstar finally coming out with some new GTA 6 information. Whether that is Trailer 3 or pre-orders finally going live. It's more likely than ever before, especially during this stage at the moment, close towards the end of the year. This is typically the point where it's the highest chance that we are likely going to receive some new info. And there are many reasons for this. Firstly, if you have been keeping along with my recent videos, you would know that the next Take-Two earnings call, Rockstar Games' parent company, is scheduled to take place on November 6th, which is only just about over a week away, which I will be live streaming on the channel, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If we don't get any new official information from Rockstar prior to this earnings call, then that would make this very, very important. As we'll be hearing from Take-Two CEO boss Strauss Zelnick and the higher up executives at Take-Two regarding if Rockstar is still on track for GTA 6 to launch on May 26th of 2026, or if there is going to be a further delay or potentially marketing getting condensed, where we see a shorter marketing cycle where Trailer 3 and pre-orders go live potentially early next year. Now, a lot of you guys out there may be wondering if there is going to be a delay. Only Rockstar can announce it on their own accord, but that's actually not true. Take-Two has publicly announced GTA 6 getting delayed from calendar 2025 in May 2024 to then getting delayed to the fall of calendar 2025 in August later in the year. To then Rockstar coming out announcing on their own that on May 2nd that GTA 6 is set to come out on May 26th next year. So like I said, even if Rockstar don't say anything prior to this earnings call, that would make this next scheduled earnings call much more important, because Take-Two can technically still announce a delay on their own. Now, I don't want to fearmonger or anything like that. I'm just laying out that possibility, but I do feel like the more likely scenario, like I've mentioned in my most recent videos, I like to rather keep things here on the channel optimistic rather than being pessimistic. Obviously being realistic when I need to, but in this case, considering we really haven't heard anything of substance about GTA 6 getting delayed further, I don't think it's really worthwhile going into detail with. Unless a very reputable source such as Jason Schreier comes out and does say that he does think that GTA 6 is going to get delayed further into fall or the end of next year, such as murmurings or behind the scenes insider information internally at Rockstar that they don't think they're going to get the game out on time for launch on May 26th, then that is a cause of concern. But I do think the silence is going to be ending quite soon. I mean, we are 7 months out from the release of GTA 6, which is pretty crazy and surreal to even think. So I'm going to go ahead and predict that I do really think that we are going to be hearing from Rockstar quite soon before this year ends. Perhaps that is before this next earnings call over the course of the next week. If I was in Rockstar's shoes, it would make the most sense from a business perspective, considering that the holiday period is coming up and it is most certainly an ideal time frame to enable pre-orders to go live alongside Trailer 3. Now, moving on, I have been getting questions from people in my DM boxes asking Project Vice, what is going to be featured within Trailer 3? What should we be expecting from this next content drop? Well, if we base it off past Rockstar trends in terms of previous Trailer 3 videos, we would know that with GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, there was a focus from Rockstar on showcasing more about the characters and story details, as well as showcasing more of the world or map locations. So for example, in Red Dead 2's Trailer 3, we saw a lot more from the supporting cast, including Sadie Adler side by side with Arthur Morgan, as well as Mary Linton. In addition to this, we even saw a conversation between Arthur and Dutch that was shown, as well as Hosea at the campfire and Agent Milton, one of the antagonists of Red Dead 2 story, was showcased as well. And right at the very end of this trailer, Rockstar made it available for us to pre-order with the new release date of October 26, 2018. Previously, pre-orders were made available initially before being delayed multiple times. Now, how does this compare to GTA 5's Trailer 3? And I'll make sure to tie this back to GTA 6 shortly. Now, this third trailer was completely different to Red Dead 2's one, where it was a trio protagonist trailer showcasing Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. And firstly with Franklin, we had Lamar make his first appearance as well as Stretch. In Michael's trailer, we had his whole family being included, such as Amanda, Tracy, Jimmy, as well as Dr. Friedlander. And in Trevor's trailer, we had the supporting characters that were close to him, such as Floyd and Wade. So not only in trailer 3 are we going to see much more of Jason, Rockstar are likely going to be providing much more contextual information about his background, personality, motivations, and his role in the story, as well as his connection and relationship between our other protagonist, Lucia. And I wouldn't even be surprised, this is just me throwing crap at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Maybe we see separate trailers for Lucia and Jason for trailer 3 like we saw with Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. And I expect us to see more of the supporting characters like Brian, who we saw within trailer 2 alongside most likely Jason. And I'd expect us to see more of Cal and Jason as well. And if Rockstar follows their traditional structure, I'd expect us to see more of the world of GTA 6 regarding locations and potentially even new locations, showing us how massive the state of Leonida truly is. Now, some of you may have not picked up on this when the GTA 6 website dropped, but there was a crucial piece of information Rockstar provided that you may have missed, and it was this one right here saying, visit Leonida to a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State, meaning the locations that Rockstar provided to us on the website and what they showcase within trailer 2 is only just a start. There's still so much more about this map that we just don't know about at the moment, where Rockstar is keeping it quite secretive and quite tight-lipped. And maybe we even see more of Mount Caliga National Park. We know that based off the description Rockstar provided that it is up against the state's northern border. Now, shortly after trailer 2 dropped, there was speculation and rumors about Gloriana, that being the fictional Georgia state, being a part of GTA 6. I covered it quite a fair bit, but a lot of people are thinking that because this image is reminiscent of the real-life Georgia Providence State National Park, as well as the other Gloriana references that we did see, that this state is going to be featured in GTA 6 to some degree. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we see more Gloriana references, with Rockstar hinting at the possibility of seeing a new state within the game. Now, there's also unconfirmed locations that haven't been revealed thus far from the September 22 leaked footage and files that could appear in trailer 3. Now, some of these locations may have been cut, but let's just go ahead and assume that they are going to be included within the final version of the game. And these include Red Hill, Sundown, Hamlet, Seaview, Yorktown, and St. Joseph could all be a part of trailer 3. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. So in wrapping all this up, we know that Rockstar's silence has lasted almost 6 months, but with Take-Two's next earnings call right around the corner, something's got to give. Whether that's a delay announcement, which is the worst case scenario, or the long-awaited trailer 3 and pre-orders going live, which of course is the best case scenario, which we all want. Regardless of the fact, over the course of the next 1 to 2 weeks, this is the most likely time frame for Rockstar to finally break their silence and to give us something new. Either way, this is most definitely the calm before the storm, but once that storm eventually hits, it is going to be a blast. But anyways, guys, now I want to pass over you down in that comment section below. What do you make of everything we discussed within today's video regarding a potential delay announcement, Rockstar potentially condensing the marketing cycle, trailer 3 and pre-orders maybe going live before this year ends, as well as so much more that we discussed within today's video? I'd love to hear from you guys down there. But as always, if you wanted to enjoy this video and found any informative value, please consider subscribing to the channel, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. And a quick reminder to please consider subscribing to Vice Clips. The link is down in the description below. Any support is greatly appreciated. But other than that, guys, stay safe, have a great day, and I am out.